Hi fairies! It's Faye here, back with another video. And we have a lot to talk about because in the Discord server there has been some news shared to everyone regarding the meteor and two species coming alongside. But first off, I want to talk about the theories that everyone has mentioned in my last video that I talked about the meteor in. So starting off with the comment I actually had pinned, it's from a person named Darling Rains. They said that one of the devs they think mentioned in the server that there will not be a new map, but there will be a new region. So that's super exciting because obviously we love to see new regions, we love to see new things in the map. You can pause to read this one as well, but basically, they said that what if it's like a new disaster event? It would make sense tying in with everything else, which this one was really good as well. Then this person said, has anyone else noticed it's the same colors as the infection in the most recent lore event? Now that is very interesting to me because what if there's a different kind of infection and maybe one of the creatures has a significant role in it, or both. Some of you thought it could have been a mass extinction event that is coming, which this theory actually does make sense because of the creature that I'm going to be talking about today. This theory is actually pretty cool because imagine just having a bunch of corrupted creatures, like just a whole wave of corruption or like stat changes. I think that would be so cool. I also added on to this, what if there were like a new signature look and they were almost radiation-like in appearance? Like that would be so cool. And of course I had to include this one because well, it's self-explanatory. I think that's hilarious. So this next piece of information is very important because it is their event details, and their event details actually spoiled a little bit about the meteor and the creatures that are coming alongside it. It reads, with an ominous purple hue illuminating the Sonarian skies, who knows what this strange glowing space rock will cause as it makes landfall this week. Join us in Creatures of Sonaria to unlock a new ominous angelic creature, a creation of the Warden of Rebirth. Now this is insanely important because if you remember just a little bit ago, I brought up the comment about what if there was a mass extinction event. Well, if we have a Warden of Rebirth coming, if a mass extinction event were to happen, then technically wouldn't the Warden of Rebirth have some kind of power to make new of things, to bring life back to Sonaria? Now I do want to preface that this is all just a guess of what could happen with a Warden of Rebirth and this meteor event, but it is still all the more exciting to think about. If you're in the Discord server or if you're not, yesterday they had posted some sneak peeks of the two creatures that will be coming around the same time the meteor hits land. So I'm going to be showing you guys what they look like. All credits go to the hardworking team members. So here we have the Prialoura, I think it's called. I could be wrong, but I think it is gorgeous. This is clearly the Warden of Rebirth in all its glory. And just looking back at the design once again, I am in love with all of the angelic energy. I love the wings. The design is so beautiful and I'm very excited to see it in game. Here are some clips that were also shared within the Discord. I did not make any of these. I just want to preface that. Look at it. It's so cute and majestic at the same time. Like, I'm so excited. Am I going to start an army with these? Maybe, but I guess you'll have to find out. I love the way that when it's eating, it does this thing with its claw, and it just reminds me of my cat when she eats or drinks, and it's just so cute. But anyways, this is, I believe, the idle animation for the new Warden, which I love this as well. It feels very fitting for the creature itself. I really love the side POV of this creature because it just reminds me so much of my cat, and specifically this one picture I took of her a long time ago when I put a daisy hat on her. That was also the time I learned that she does not like hats. Please tell me that you can see it though, like it's so funny. Anywho, onto the Viridex redesign, I believe it's pronounced. Sorry if I pronounce anything wrong. But here is a side-by-side comparison to help you see what changes were made. I think it looks amazing as a redesigned creature. I prefer the redesign personally, and here is some concept art that can also be found in the Discord server. All credits go to the rightful artists and workers that were involved in the making or remaking of these creatures. Lastly, here is the Viridex sitting down like a cute little creature. Hopping back into the discussion of the meteor and where it could be landing, I followed back in game where I think it's heading, and a lot of you guys also agree it might be going somewhere in the Flower Cove area or just around this region specifically, and I can definitely see that. However, what I found to be really interesting was when I went under the water, I noticed that there were a lot of bones, and of course that could just be for decorative purposes leading back to previous lore stories. However, the way that the meteor seems to be heading directly here, and this was just such an open space. Some people had suggested maybe that's an area where a portal could be, and that's where we could have a big event, which that also does make sense to me. Either way, we will be finding out what happens on Friday, I believe. In the meantime, however, let me know what you think in the comments about this whole thing, because it really is very fascinating. Well, if you made it this far, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has been so kind and supportive. I'm so grateful. I literally cried when I was reading the comments on my last video, and if you didn't watch that, you definitely should. If you don't know anything regarding the meteor, it's just a really fun video, I feel, because everybody was pitching in their thoughts and theories on what it could mean. If you're interested in being in any of my collaborative or group project videos, then feel free to join my Discord server. It should be linked in my bio or in the description down below. Let me know in the comments what you think about everything. Like, what are your thoughts on the new warden coming, on the Viridex redesign, and this whole meteor catastrophe event? I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching my videos. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And as usual, for those of you who stick around for this long in the video, here is a funny clip I got of my friend Bagel and the moments upon her extinction.